On behalf of my co-trustees, Steve Martin and Max Gomez, and our co-hosts, Renato Paletti, Monsignor Trafni, and Cardinal Ravasi, we thank you for joining us for the 5th International Vatican Conference. In the past 3 days, we brought together some of the world's foremost leaders in medicine, science, healthcare, business, and different faiths to discuss new innovations in healthcare and ways in which we can make them available, affordable, and accessible to all. We talked about how to improve human health by addressing the interplay between the mind, body, and soul, and how important it is to have empathy and compassion for each other, and why taking care of the environment is part of taking care of our health. We spoke about the revolution of telemedicine to provide doctor appointments at home and deliver treatment to rural and underserved communities. We learned that half of all cancers can be prevented if we just make the right choices. We examined cutting-edge therapies and new regulatory approaches in regenerative medicine and explored medical risks of loneliness and the importance of caring for others and helping people age with dignity. In conversations on bridging science and faith, we explored the commonalities shared by religion, spirituality, health, and well-being. And we explored the anthropological and cultural dimensions of being human and discussed areas of convergence between the humanities and the natural sciences. One thing we all know, even in the most challenging times in healthcare, we're seeing amazing progress every day. More than ever before, this progress is fueled by collaboration and multidisciplinary approaches. We must unite to prevent, and we must unite to cure. It is our hope that the connections and insights from this conference will reverberate and proliferate around the world in the coming months as we continue to develop new cures and expand access to quality healthcare to the poorest parts of the planet. We will be posting the videos of these conversations and interviews with dozens of leaders across many fields. These conversations will live on for months and years to come online and for all to see. The insights can change lives for the better if they reach the right people. So we invite you to share our videos with your families, your friends, your colleagues, and your Facebook friends and other social media followers. Please mention the Cura Foundation and the 5th International Vatican Conference in your posts, using the hashtags Unite to Prevent and Unite to Cure. We'd like to congratulate Stefan Bancel, Dr. Max Gomez, Helena Thurer, Manny Ahomi, Frank Cisnowski, Dr. Stephen Shaya, and Dr. Andrew von Eschenbach. These are our 2021 pontifical heroes who, through their generosity, compassion, wisdom, communication, and leadership, have inspired hope. We're so grateful to the John Templeton Foundation for their grant that made the Bridging Science and Faith segment of this conference possible, and we thank all of our generous supporters. They include Sanford Health, Cellularity, Akkad Holdings, the John Templeton Foundation, the Leona and Harry Helmsley Charitable Trust, Sorrento Therapeutics, Aspire Capital, Hackensack Meridian Health, the University of California, San Diego T. Denny Sanford Institute for Empathy and Compassion, United Therapeutics, Alliance Global Partners, the Guthrie Jackson Charitable Foundation, Moderna, AARP, the Eliza and Hugh Culverhouse Family Foundation, Lawrence Krimker, John and Mary Papajohn, the Produce Marketing Association, Tivity Health, the Breton Family Fund, Steve Burns, CRISPR Therapeutics, the Gary and Mary West Foundation, Healthy Villages, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, JDRF, First Quality, Piper Sandler, Michael and Jill Solomon, Stern Ages Ventures, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Cryoport, Dr. Randall Proust, the Susan Scott Foundation, Amicus Therapeutics, Arlene and Martin Bednar, Healthscape Advisors, Malik's Pizza Palace, Selective Benefits Group, Sovereign Order of Malta, and those donors who choose to remain anonymous. We are also grateful for a decade of collaboration with His Eminence Cardinal Ravasi, the President of the Pontifical Council for Culture. He has been instrumental in forging the dialogue between science and faith. He's close to retirement now, and we are so fortunate to have benefited from his wisdom one last time. Further, we'd like to thank the Vatican Secretary of State, His Eminence Cardinal Parolin, for supporting the series of Vatican International Conferences. I also want to add a very special thank you to Monsignor Trafni, my partner, every step of the way in creating these events. Words cannot express our gratitude for his extraordinary efforts and his unwavering commitment. And as we heard from Stefan Bancel of Moderna, making medicine is a team sport. Likewise, this incredible conference relied on a great team. It includes the wonderful moderators and speakers, and Svetlana Isralova-Danov, Heather Bandner, and our production teams, George DeFotis and Associates, Sherry Rosen and Interconnect Events, Dennis Neal, V Fairs, Destinaire, Alan Weiss Productions, Bruce Peschel, Panther Premier Print Solutions, and Scott Circle Communications. I'm so appreciative of their hard work and commitment. Lastly, we want to thank Ronmar Studios for their hard work on our public service announcements, urging people to stay safe and unite to prevent. The Vatican Conference focuses on collaboration, putting differences aside and working together to solve problems and improve human health. The COVID pandemic has reinforced now more than ever that we're stronger together than we are apart. Help us spread the word about the power of collaboration, the importance of hope, and the amazing new cures that loom on our horizon. It's part of a global obligation that we have to provide every person on this earth with better health care. We all share it, and we all can do something about it. So let's begin by working together to answer the clarion call to ensure that everyone around the world has access to the COVID-19 vaccines. Be well, stay safe, and thank you for participating.